Hey y'all, it's VJ.
It's Jen.
And this is
A Sip
and a Shot. Whoop, 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 whoop. We're here. Listen, we got a little extra. We went and pulled the hookah out because it's going to be one of them episodes, y'all.
It's going to be one of those episodes, and hopefully we stay somewhat on topic. We'll see. I mean, we were on topic last time we talked about this, but
it took a turn. But anyway,
yeah,
we're going to get into our shots. So this is a strawberry
drop.
This is a strawberry episode. You know,
yeah.
Everybody likes a good strawberry.
Everybody loves a good strawberry. So this is, we try to base it off like a lemon drop, but use some strawberries. So it's Tito's strawberry puree and then lime juice. So here we go.
Cheers to the good.
Cheers to the bad.
Cheers to all the things we wish we had.
Clink, 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 clink. Tap that. Great. I don't like vodka, but it was good.
I should have used rum.
Should have used rum. Vodka definitely has a distinct taste.
Yeah. But it gives lemon drop.
It does give lemon drop.
Did you get strawberry out of it?
Yeah.
I got a little strawberry.
It has a different like sweetness to it.
And then we have our
sip hooray.
I'm super excited about the sip because it combines two of my favorite things.
Margaritas?
And Hennessy.
I was like, what is she gonna say her favorite things are? So this is a strawberry Henny Margarita.
I think Jane made this for my birthday.
Yeah, I made it for her surprise birthday party. So I had to go back to the recipe and look it up to see what was in it. But it's Hennessy. Yes, it has tequila in it as well.
Extra.
Yeah, a little extra tequila, and then strawberry margarita mix, and my favorite white cran strawberry juice to add another hit of sweetness to cut
and
the tartness.
Garnish is so pretty. It's a strawberry and lime wheel garnish. She did her thing with a sugar rim, because you know we like a sugar rim.
I like a sugar rim.
You know what? I can't wait to introduce next month. But we ain't gonna talk about it. Next month we gonna have something for y'all.
Yeah, it's gonna be on and popping next month.
Cheers.
Oh, cheers.
I know. And I got a clink. Okay.
Delicious.
This is going in the book. Y'all, this is going in the book.
The only thing I would do is add a little more strawberry. But
a little more strawberry what?
Like,
we didn't use anything strawberry except the tequila mix.
You know what normally I do? Okay. So here's how I normally make my strawberry Henny drinks. But this is what happens when you do a podcast and you gotta do everything. We made up the drink today. I usually cut and sugar my strawberries the night before so they sit, and then I have strawberry juice that goes into them, so it adds like another level of sweetness.
I'm gonna finish this. I need to put this on down. Go ahead, put this on down.
Might have to. You might get an ad break that has me making more. Making more.
Here, bro.
Thank you.
So this is our part 2, as you saw in the title. Or do we want to call it Cheater Pumpkin Eater Part 2, or do we want to call it Hit 'em Up?
Hit 'em up.
Okay. Now let's call it Cheater.
Can't sing the song because I don't want you to take this down. I was about to be like, oh, that's my jam.
But anyone born in the 90s already knows.
A little blue control.
Yeah.
I think that's how you say it now.
So we're gonna do Cheater Pumpkin Eater Part 2. Before we dive into our Part 2, is there anything you want to clear up in Part 1?
Not that I can remember. I know we got feedback, but I don't know. I can't remember what it was.
So it's 2 things. First,
yes,
my roommate called and she said Jane was wrong. Your order of events was incorrect. Because I think she said, I forgot what it was, but your order of events was correct. My version was correct because I lived it. It was something about I can't remember.
No idea.
I can't remember. The second one is
I'll take that. I don't know what it was. I have no problem admitting when I'm wrong.
I should call her and be like, what
is it?
And the second thing was when you said you've never been cheated on. So our avid listener.
You know what, I thought about this yesterday when I was walking to the hair store. She said, she was
like, has she dated a man?
And you know what? So here's the thing. So yeah, I could have been.
She knows who she is.
Yeah. so funny. I could have been cheated on. And one I didn't know, but the person that I thought, like my crazy ex-boyfriend, whenever, I think he would always bring it up like, oh, this girl wants to take me out. I think I said that, where it was like, he would be trying to mind fuck you. Yeah, make me jealous. And I'm not like I'm not, by that point I was like, she can have you. Go ahead out. Go for it. Do you. So I think if he knew it probably would have hurt me, he probably would have did it. But
because it didn't hurt you.
Because it didn't bother me, he was like,
like, whatever. Okay.
Whatever. It don't matter to me.
So to my knowledge, like I said, only once. And then after that, like, you really couldn't cheat on me again. I mean, like, no, I couldn't be cheated on, if that makes sense.
Sure. So that's the...
Yeah, I really want to call her and be like, what was her name? But it don't matter. I know my truth. I know my stories. So this week, we're going to dive into the parts that we didn't dive into. And one of the things... was, and I think I learned this lesson then, his friends are not your friends, sis.
VJ says this all the time. His side is not your side. And you know what? I mean, it's true. I don't disagree, but I'm like rolling through my head of like...
Did you want a straw?
No, actually, okay.
I think I am too, and I probably shouldn't because it's going to make it go down quicker.
Yeah. I try to think of all like I have a lot of guy friends who always want me to be friends with their... You always say
you have a lot of guy friends. I'm trying to count how many guy friends you actually have.
Your fave. You're not fave.
My second fave.
Your second fave, sure.
Not fave.
H. Shorter.
Okay.
Beard. I'm trying to think of their group chat.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, it's a good number of guys that I hang out with or converse with on a pretty regular basis.
I have like one good one.
In
my fave.
In your fave.
Yeah, I would qualify. In my second fave. I would qualify.
Ooh, getting lazy. Getting lazy. Second fave's gonna have attitude. Especially because they compete with each other for time and all this other stuff. Anywho, they have a habit of making me be friends with their girlfriends, but the understanding is always like, you are my friend. I have one that's very particular about it, where he's like, you are my friend. So I don't want you following her. I still follow his ex-girlfriends on Instagram. And I mean,
well, you were friends with her before.
Not that one.
Oh.
Think about up north.
Oh.
Northern.
Okay.
Above Maryland.
Okay.
Yeah, still follow his ex on...
I love speaking in code. It's so much fun.
I'm like, how can I say this with her knowing exactly what I'm talking about? But they've always been like, hey, you're my friend, don't hang out with that person. And for the most part, it works out. And then, or we just grow apart, and I'm like...
It's fine.
It's fine.
See, for me, it was a hard lesson, but it was a good lesson to be learned, because his... I want to say... I'll say friend.
I'm going to just sip my drink.
I'll say friend. Because I was going to say what he actually was to him, but I'll say friend. His friend came to visit. They came for a visit after we broke up. And he needed a ride. His friend needed a ride. So him and I actually got to talk.
Oh, that situation, got it.
Yeah.
I was like,
why did
I miss? What did I miss?
Him and I actually got to talk, and I told him, I was like, I just expected more out of you. Like, you call me sis. You you hit me up for advice on this and questions about that. Like, I thought, like either a heads up or a not allowing him to do that. Step in. Like, if you see something going down this road, step in.
But no, they don't.
But he told me, he was like, we love you, but that's our brother.
It's my man.
Brother. And so that, I was like, boom, got it. So I did take that. I take that into every situation I'm in now. Like, I can be great associates, friends. I can be super close to your friends.
Yes.
but not in the back of my head, in the very forefront of my head. If you do some shit, like, they're gonna, like, they get you in the divorce. Yeah. You get them in the divorce.
That's just what it is. And that's why I don't like my friends to date.
What?
I don't. Like, I don't like my friends to date other friends. Because that's when things get messy. And I've been in a situation where it's like, I see a breakup coming.
You hear about the breakup coming.
Yeah, like I sit on the phone for an hour and a half hearing, you know, somebody say, oh, I don't think this is working. What should I do? Blah, 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 blah. And sitting there like, I don't want to say anything to be the catalyst in case you change your mind. And it's like, no, I don't want to break up with this person. Or, yeah, I want to make it work. Or we want to talk things out.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay. And then you go to the other friend and they're like, how did you not tell me? Or,
right.
You know.
Because you do feel that way.
Or it was a situation where it was like, what did I miss? What did I not see coming? And knowing that what they didn't see coming and being like, is it my place to say this is what you missed? Or do I just sit there and be like, you know,
and it's hard to be in the middle of that.
Yeah, that's what I said.
But let me ask you this.
Set nobody up. People be asking, it's a hard no. You gotta find your way on your own. Get there, stay there.
Sadly, if we know if I know you through her, it's 9 times out of 10 a no.
Yeah.
Or if you 9. It's like 9. It depends on who it is. Like if you meet
it's like some random person.
Like some random person, but like anyone who's rude to me the first time I met them, it's probably an automatic no.
He be trying. Listen, hey. We might want a new intro for this podcast. So please.
He knows.
Please.
He knows.
He's always gonna try.
Yeah.
Always gonna try. No.
Let me ask you this. I think this is where my thought process comes in. Like I can't think now. I can't say that. I have to put us in the college mindset.
Okay.
I'll do both in the college mindset. If you saw me we're getting ready to go home, I'm flirting with this guy. You know I got a man, and I'm flirting with this guy, and I mean super VJ 10,000 flirt, not some low key she being friendly. Oh, but I'm not gonna do it on camera because I don't need evidence of it.
She's a good flirt, guys. Good natural.
Anyway,
flows through her veins.
But we're walking to the car. We're standing outside the car. You remember the vibes.
Yeah, you're gonna shut it down.
You would shut it down. Probably.
Because I think our friend group is really good at hey friend, get in the car. Hey, get in the car, even if you didn't have a man. Hey.
I mean, if I didn't have a man, it'd be listen, it's time to go home. But at the time, we wouldn't even, and granted now, I would not have ever even done that. Disclaimer, I would not have done that. But.
No, I think our friend group is very good at being
this is not what you want to do.
This is not what you want to do. And then if you keep saying, yes, this is what I do, yes, then we're like, are you sure? Okay.
I'm trying to think. I don't think y'all would have let me cheat on.
No, that's what I said. It would have been get in the car. And I'm real good at talking through my teeth. It's get your ass in the car.
And I have friends that'll step in and just be she's drunk.
She's, okay.
Come on. And now, being 30 and almost 30, well, I feel now I'd be able to do my shit on the low.
But same thing. Because what you're not about to have happen is I'm not signing up for that drama. There's a lot of drama I'm going to sign up for.
Since you would have a front row seat to the drama.
I have enough of a front row seat. I'm damn near VIP. I think I'm good on the drama.
I know. And talking to Ty, during, back then.
Look at you dropping.
Drama days. I'm sorry. It's fine. I said I'm sorry and it's fine. It's the Hennessy. Y'all, it's the Hennessy. Period. I asked her, I'm if I cheated, would you tell the person? And she was no, because I'm your friend, I wouldn't tell, but I would bother the hell out of you.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to guilt you into saying something. Because, we've talked about this before where we had that wedding question. Remember, it was if your friend is getting married and you find out that she, right before the wedding, is sleeping with somebody else. They're in some closet somewhere getting it in and you catch them, what would you do? Would you stop the wedding? Would you say something? And I think all of us were like,
No.
I didn't see a guy.
I would, am I in the wedding?
Yes.
Of
course.
I'm sending a cash app request.
Give me my money back.
Give me my money back. I do. But I want my money back.
Run me mine.
Well, you know, I feel like I'm the type, this might get me in trouble.
Listen, and we don't remember what we say half the time after it comes out of our mouths on this podcast. So take it like...
Gentle reminders are nice.
Grain of salt, okay?
I am going to ask you before you're, day before, less than 24 hours before you say I do, is this what you want to do?
I think if I'm getting married, I'm there.
I know, but if you don't, because some people feel like invitations are sent out, we got people flying in, like it's all of this, like everything's already set, and I can't pull out. I really don't want to do this, but I can't pull out because I'm already in here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Like,
and
if you do, I want to let you know if you do.
I'm definitely asking your ass that question, but
no, because all the work I'm doing on myself currently, if someone comes into my life,
that's what I'm saying. I was like, if I'm like, yes, I want to marry this person. Even if I'm like, yes, I want to marry him I want to marry him. I'm okay with you. Oh, everyone's coming, but I'm okay with you asking me like, are you sure that this is what you want to do? I mean, you can ask me, but I'm like,
have that like
hesitation,
and it's okay to feel that way.
That has never happened to any of my wedding. Knock on.
You haven't. It's not real wood.
Panic.
It's real with that. Oh, this is. This is. Not that you wouldn't want to. I don't know. Like if we found, like if I found you in the closet getting it in. Now we talking bachelorette party? Or
no. I'm talking about
like one night stand. Like this is the last
morning of you have a lot to like. You like, oh shit, this is it. And the next thing you know, you're busting it wide open in a closet in your bridal robe. Not even say your wedding dress. Bridal robe. I don't even know how you got out the room.
Man would do that though, but anyway. Because I don't know, if I see white and I'm not the one marrying you, I wouldn't.
Listen, a lot of people cheat on the day before the wedding day.
Would you still get married if your husband cheated before the wedding day?
Probably, and I knew. Probably, I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. Probably not. I'm thinking about the money. I'm like, I probably would have a party. Like, you can excuse yourself. Your family's welcome to stay, but you can excuse yourself.
Okay, so you wouldn't marry him if you found out.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Like at the bachelor party.
The bachelor.
Are we calling that cheating?
Okay, yes, it is cheating. It's like we're not. Hookah.
It's not that.
Oh.
For me, it's not that.
Yeah. Yeah. One, it is cheating. The ring on my finger. It might not be my wedding band, but you have officially made a commitment.
But what if it's like the last fling before the ring?
No.
It's a no for you?
It's a no for me. Even though it's
I might get wild, but I'm not gonna like sleep with
No, that's what I was like. No. I'm trying to like, if you kiss somebody, would I be like, how dare you? I'm not even gonna answer that question on this podcast because I don't want nothing to start that.
Right, I don't know how I feel.
Because then you're gonna be like, on this date in 2021, you said
it was just a kiss.
Boy, I'm not.
But at this age, are you just kissing somebody?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I got now. That's all I got at the moment.
Okay. The other part that bummed me out. So we're gonna take it back to like the Quavo and Sweetie situation. Mm-hmm. When I think it was his sister, it was either his sister and her aunt, or vice versa.
It was that's his sister and her aunt. Mm-hmm.
We're going back and forth, and the sister was like, "You don't know her for real," you know, talking big game. And I'm always, I am who I am. I'm always gonna fall on the side of a woman. Mm-hmm. I am. Especially after that elevator video came out, cause sis was silent. Okay, silent. You weren't going back and forth with nobody then, and your brother then dragged her ass off of an elevator or slung her back in.
Yeah. My viewpoint is,
mind your business.
Mind the business that pays you, and your friend, your sibling. Oh Jesus, whoever else's relationship is none of your business. And that's always because we never know if they're going to get back together with that person. And so it's like, you did all this talking, all this whoop, whoop, whoop. And then next thing you know, they back together and she side-eyeing you.
Because you done talked about her man.
Yeah, and then you can't act friendly after that. Like, don't come to me acting friendly after you talk all that stuff, putting my business out there for the world to see, getting into it with my family members over a situation you know nothing about. Unless you was in the bed with us, you don't know nothing.
Oh, you mean Sweetie and a sister?
Yeah. Like, it's one thing to be on the side of your sibling.
But that's not fair. Like, if she can forgive him, then you should be able to forgive her too. No. Because he was talking cash shit too.
That's different because he was in the relationship. Like, what y'all do in y'all's relationship is only between the two of y'all. Right? Like, your family, I don't even know everything that's happened in your relationships. Like, I know bits and pieces of things, but I'm not somebody that can sit there and be like, yeah, I'm always going to have your back and I'll take your side. If it's time to go to war, we will go to war. But in that situation, it's like, you need to mind your business because nobody was talking to you. It's like, you could take up for your brother and be like, y'all don't know. It could be y'all don't know the whole story, so y'all should just leave it alone.
Well, see, I'm petty because I'm going to be like, well, what's the whole story, sis? Since you know it, what's the whole story?
Y'all don't know the whole story.
Or keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, mind your business.
And see, I have a brother.
Yes.
I have two people that I consider a brother.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one is actually my brother.
Yes, one is
my brother. And well, for D, I'm a rock out with my brother, but I'm gonna be quiet.
Yes, and
I think because I know my brother, and I know how. I like if something was to happen, then I could be like, hey, okay.
Yeah, and that's like, I mean, if it's a situation and somebody is constantly coming at you, like I could see if Saweetie was coming for the sister or somebody was bringing her into the conversation. Nobody brought you into the conversation.
And Sweetie was quiet the whole time.
Exactly. And she didn't say anything. All she did was respond to the tweets that he was saying. Or she tweeted first, but it wasn't in a situation where it was like anything that she said was, wow, she spoke her truth and he spoke his, and his reaction wasn't that great, sis. Maybe you need to get on that.
Maybe we should talk about that. Maybe, you
the manipulation and gaslighting. You are not who I thought you were.
Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should treat, like if he would have saw a man fling his sister the way that he flung somebody, how would he feel? But we don't think about that. But
Nobody
anyway.
thinks about that.
But you know what? I do remember, like family, for instance, I thought my ex's mom knew. I didn't want to speak to her. I think I talked about that. I didn't want to speak to her because I was like, she knew, and she didn't tell me that she didn't know. But like, I do blame parents.
Why?
Because you raised them.
Listen, let me tell you something.
But I had to eat that because she didn't know.
Yeah, and it's like, I feel like people can only put so much value into somebody. By the end of the day, their decision is their decision.
You're right.
That's how we always like, you can't make anybody do what you want them to do, especially men. They're going to do it when they want to do it, whether they know it's right, wrong.
Or somewhere in between.
Or somewhere in between.
You got a point.
Yeah. And that's that on that. Period. It's the Hennessy. Because you feel like city girls.
With the hookah
and the
Hennessy and the strawberry margarita and the braids. Like...
Okay, you see it.
Okay, well, I don't know if this is going to be super judgmental, but the women who know and don't know.
You dragging. Wait, no.
Hold on, we're not on side chicks yet. We can do side chicks.
Okay, the women that know and say, that's their business.
No. Sorry, I just had it. Side chicks.
Oh, the women that know that a man is in a relationship and still decide to cheat with him. Yeah. You're raggedy.
Unless there's like some stipulated situation. Unless
it's an open relationship.
Yeah.
And it's communicated well that it's an open relationship. I mean, and when I say well, between the couple. Because the guy will say he's in an open relationship and it might not be open.
But are you going to take the guy for the word? And then somebody...
Yeah, that's what I'm like, it's...
And they're like... He told me it was open. I thought you knew. And she's like, no, it's just not open.
Yeah, and so that, I'm like, it's always the person who is cheating fault for whatever the situation is. whatever, because they're the person that made the commitment to be in a relationship. You decided to be exclusive, so keep your exclusive body part where it needs to be.
Well, we didn't talk, side note, we didn't talk about that either.
What?
Where it's like, what are we considering cheating? Like, well, we did talk about it, but like, when you say exclusive body part, you just mean sex. You're not talking about
no.
Like,
it could be your mouth, your mind, your heart, your body, your spirit, all of it. If your partner does not agree,
it's just the mouth part that took
your mouth.
Your mouth.
Oh, because I was thinking about kissing, not anything else.
Oh, okay. I thought I know. Something else.
Now that you said it, I was like, oh.
But I think even like conversing with a woman or a man, another woman or a man, because I feel like this is one-sided. And be very clear, women cheat almost as much as men do. Because I'm a woman and I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say that. Women cheat almost as much as men do.
It's the person who's in a relationship, you know what's right or wrong for your relationship.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. And you know if somebody was to do that to you, what you're out there doing, if you're not going to be happy about it, shut it down. That's
my thing. Do unto others as you want done unto you. Well, let me ask you this. I don't know why you're laughing.
I'm nervous.
Oh.
Go ahead.
What if have you ever been in a situation where you didn't know he was like talking to somebody, dating somebody, in a relationship with somebody?
Yep. DNA.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were going with someone from Flowers. Across the street from Flowers.
Oh. Yes. In that situation, I asked very clearly. I asked.
Okay,
It was like, are y'all? Ooh, I feel like that is a situation. No, that's not what it is. That's not what it is. I'm chilling, niggas. Any person that said they chilling, they not chilling. They never been chilling.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was legitimate. Because I remember. Because I was like, listen, I'm gonna go home.
Let me ask you if this is...
And I was talking to somebody else that night. That was a rough night.
Let me ask you if this is like side chick behavior.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it is. Let me preface this and say I don't think it is. You meet somebody.
Uh-huh.
You know someone.
Okay.
You've known them for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And he tells you that, you're recently single out here, before Hot Girls was Hot Girl, it was Hot Girl.
Mm-hmm.
And he tells you he's interested, but he just broke up with his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
But it's in that phase of we don't know if we're getting back together, like we're still trying to figure things out. And you say, that's fine.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to talk to you anyway, like that. Like, I'm just not going to go there.
Yeah. So
if you guys decide to work it out, all I ask that you let me know so that I can bow out gracefully.
Yeah.
That's not side chick behavior.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Because if the premise is that he's already single, like, he's not in a committed relationship. Are you fully
single if you're not in a, like...
Yes. Now,
if it's not exclusive. Well,
here's
no,
the thing.
We have our questions.
Are you on a break? Like, that's where things get dicey. Is what is that break? And I don't think people clarify what a break is enough for me. Because a break can be...
You might have your idea what a break is, and he may have...
Right, and that happened to my friend where he thought he was on a break, and she was like, oh no, it was a break up. And he's sitting there like, excuse me? Wait, what? But some people... Yeah, I don't think enough people clarify what the break is. Like,
do you need a set of rules? See, for me... So, okay, would you do a break?
No, but I think you need...
Me neither.
A set of rules. Like, I think if you are going to do a break, there should be a set of rules. Where it's like, is the break you all taking time away from each other, just not communicating, but you're still committed to your relationship in that moment?
Mm-hmm.
Or is a break where you guys are breaking up for a certain amount of time to see if you really want to be together? Like, I think there's different types of breaks out there in the world.
Okay.
And I think that people need to clarify that, because it might be a friend situation.
Would you do?
If it's a break, it's a break up. It's a break up.
So you wouldn't take a break?
No. It's either we're going to work it out or we're not going to work it out.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Is it a break if you guys break up and then you get back together a year later?
That is not a break. We were single and we found our way back to each other.
So a break, you're not single.
I think it's
Let me also be clear. I don't believe in breaks either.
Yeah, no.
We're broken up completely. Like,
yes.
Single.
But that's something, like, for other people that believe in breaks, I think that's why you have to talk about it. Because it could be you guys are single. Like, you could define your break as, oh, we're single at this moment, and then a month from now, we're going to re-look at situation. We're going to renegotiate terms. You know, like, talking about relationships like it's a job. Like, you applied for this position, and you not doing what you said your resume, you not giving what you're supposed to have get. Like, that's just what it is.
It's not giving what you said it was going to get. Well,
yeah.
It doesn't work for me. Breaks don't work for me.
No.
I want a clean breakup. And I don't even know. And my thing is, if you're taking a break, your communication might not have been that swell anyway.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna be that great.
Yeah, I mean, it might be where it's like
I'd rather us break up and then come back together.
Yeah.
Than taking a break because then you feel obligated. Because I want you to go out and try to experience what you think you're missing out on. Whether it's like peace of mind, whether it's another person,
whatever it is. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's every time when people take a break, I don't know that it's necessarily a big reason why. You know, like, it's not like, oh, you cheated, or, oh, No, the Hennessy is about to make a wild statement.
Come on, let's go.
No.
Go for it.
No, because I know who listens to this podcast.
Just say it.
Nope.
Well, tell me and I'll say it.
No, hell no. Hard no. But it might be a situation where you guys are at a point where it's like, what is the next step? And I'm not sure I'm ready to take that next step with this person. So your communication might be great. You might be happy in a relationship, but you don't know if that person is meant to be your husband or your wife. So you decide to take a break.
If you're listening to it on the podcast, I just sat all the way
like,
back.
Things were hidden. So your communication might be great. In that sense,
it
where
can't
it's
be
like,
that great if you don't want to say, hey, I'm not ready for this next step.
But that's what I'm saying, where the break comes in. Like, you're like, oh, I don't know if I'm ready for this next step that you're clearly ready for. I need time to figure out my situation, and I don't know that it's best served figuring that out with you. Which sounds wild. It sounds like a breakup to me, but that's why I don't believe in it, because I don't know how I'm going to articulate myself properly.
And then you feel like, we ain't going to get into that. Woo! Anyway, okay. What else about cheating do we not talk about? Being a side chick. Do you think I hear being a side chick is fun. I
hear it's lucrative.
Okay, if you were to be a side chick, what would you ask for? What would make it okay for you to be a side chick? Like, what would be your, I can do this.
He would have to be rich. Like, if I'm going to be a side chick, I need to be a sugar baby. You know what I mean? Like, my rent's paid. Like, there was this lady. Okay, there's this.
Rent, so you need to go ahead and get you a house out of that.
Rent or mortgage. It doesn't matter, as long as I don't have to pay my bills.
Okay.
There was this woman who was talking about how great it is to be a side chick. And she was like, I live down the road from them. My rent is paid. My car is paid. I don't have to pay for anything. We spend quality. I get enough of him when I want to. He goes back home to his family. She was like, y'all out here trying to be in a full relationship. I'm doing all right. And I was like, huh.
But is there ever a situation, I wonder if there's ever a situation where you feel like you need them to be around and they're not around because they have a wife?
If you ever get pregnant, that's one situation that pops in.
And let me ask you this: Would you keep a child?
We're not gonna.
Yeah, we're not going there. Never mind.
going back from where it was. But I think it's situations where like there's an emergency or
like he can't be your emergency contact.
No, like if he goes on family vacation with his like family, and you having an emergency at home, like, oh my God, I really just need you here.
He's not coming back.
He might.
She's not coming back. Let's speak as a woman. If I have a husband,
some people don't,
or a boyfriend, and we're on like a vacation, and you send me a SOS distress, that message is getting deleted.
But
period.
I think it depends on how you value your side piece. Because some people
not that much. Like any side piece is not valuable. You're not valuable for your side piece. I'm saying it. Hear me loud. VJ feels if you are a side piece or other man or other woman, you are not valuable, and you don't feel you are valuable yourself. Which is why
the people that are like, oh, I want to be with you, but our kids are too young for me to get a divorce.
Man, please.
And they do. Gone. We was just watching Fix My Life, whatever her thing, and the guy had all them women. He was not coming home for days.
Which Fix My Life?
It was the last one we watched, and he was on drugs and alcohol, and he was gone for days at a time. His wife didn't know where he was. It was just kind of like, I can do whatever I want to do, and my wife is still gonna be here.
The locks would have been changed.
Listen,
but that's why you gotta have your stuff together. That's why you gotta have your own money. You gotta be able to afford your lifestyle with or without a man.
Okay.
You gotta be able to afford that. Cause let me tell you, the day, the day you don't come home and I don't hear not like you on vacation, you doing the boys being down, not none of that. You know, baby, we got a little turned up. I'm stay here.
Yeah.
Cool. Mm-hmm. The moment you don't come home for days at a time, it won't even matter. Locks will be changed.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't even come home.
Don't worry about it.
And I'm not gonna put yourself outside. I'm gonna put it in the garage, so you can back whatever vehicle you have in there and you can go right back where you came from.
I'll help you load it up.
No.
Oh no, I will.
Oh, I'm not gonna do it.
To the left. Hold on, I got it all in a box. Do you need assistance? You didn't bring your homeboys? You need somebody, because you're not moving fast enough.
I'll start a group chat with the homeboys. Hey, he's gonna need a little help. No. You gotta hit it like, we're having a cookout. No. Because then they're gonna hit him up, because everything has to be a surprise. Since we like surprises, everything has to be a surprise.
Nope.
So because they're gonna hit him up and be like, hey, yo, dog, you having a cookout on Saturday? Like, no, he ain't no cookout on Saturday. Oh, your girl just invited me. No, I'm gonna tell him it's a surprise.
No, I'm thinking about when we were in Myrtle Beach. This was not a cheating situation, but we had to call his friends to be like, hey, can you come get him, please? He's having a few issues, and we would like you to come pick him up. No, just come on over. It'll be fine. We'll explain everything when you get here.
Let's not put him in that situation. Let's not include him in that situation.
I mean, I'm not saying anything negative about that person, but it was a very entertaining moment in life.
It was a
great story, but we had to be like, hey, can y'all come here?
Oh,
he needs a ride back to wherever you are.
Wherever you are.
You know, I'll help you load it up, because I feel like you're not going to move fast enough for me.
I don't care.
You got it.
How many days can he not come home? Without any contact? Only 1 day?
Oh, without contact?
Yeah.
0. 0. I give
it a day. Well, no, see, hold on. Because we're talking like we are expecting our men to cheat. We have to talk with a non-cheating.
0, because the level of communication in my relationship will be amazing.
I'm calling the police, because I'm going to think you're missing.
Exactly.
And the moment I figure out, you're like, if you come home in one piece,
it's on and popping.
Yeah, it's on and popping.
But that's when, like, I know how it is when you're turned up, you're like, oh, I don't think I'm going to make it home. I, somehow, am still able to communicate that, whether it's 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., whenever. You will have the message from me saying,
it's going to be a little different when you're with somebody. You're not going to want to stay out till 2, 3, 4 in the morning and not be with your man.
Exactly. Exactly what I'm saying.
Unless like it's a sleepover over here, he knows. But like you're not just gonna randomly stay out that late.
I mean, like if you get too drunk to drive home,
he's gonna come pick you up. I'm speaking that over your life now.
That's
you gonna receive it?
I agree.
Okay.
I'm giving you the only situation.
Yeah.
Where and even then it's you can communicate because cell phones exist now. It's not the 90s.
Yeah.
Or 80s.
Or the early 2000s.
Even I had a cell phone in middle school.
That's what I'm saying. But like, you don't have to wait till after 9.
Yeah.
You don't have to do none of that.
None of
it's
that.
real clear.
You can send a text message.
Yeah. No,
and I
I'm
will have
not
your
going
location, like I have for all my friends. I got these people's locations.
If it's turned off, then I'm gonna know something's wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm filing a missing person report. And if you back into,
you have to wait 24 hours for that.
Then, okay, that's fine. If you don't come home, day 1, I'm filing. His location is turned off. This never happens. I'm gonna give everyone the benefit of the doubt.
Anybody coming into this group know we are dramatic.
I'm calling the cops.
It was like in the level of drama
at 2 a.m. and I'm looking around.
Yeah.
No, because I remember my ex came home. He came home at like 3 or 4, but I knew where he was.
Exactly.
So and it was open communication. Shit, his friends would communicate with me. Like,
exactly.
Hey, he's a little turned up.
There's no reason for you not to communicate ever.
But if there's no communication, I'm gonna think you like.
That's what you said. Is there how many nights could you be away and no communication? 0.
If you don't come home and I don't hear from you and you just walk in like everything's fine, the next day everything will be changed. We don't even need to. I don't care where you were or what you were doing, because I'm gonna think you ran your car into a tree. And if you come home, unless you're Jesus, and you miraculously rose from the dead, that's it. Well, I don't know, because I don't have kids. Because if you had kids, it might be different.
Yeah, but I also think like that's something that got like the difference between men and women. Like I feel like a lot of guys think that women check up on them because we want to.
You're cheating.
Yeah, or like we're trying to be all in your business. But for us, it's majority. I'll say for us, this group, it's a safety thing. Like, it's like, are you okay? Especially with the way the world is now.
Especially with racism going and police brutality. Like,
I was like, are you okay? Did you get to your location okay? Like, is everything fine? I haven't heard from you in a couple hours. Not because I need to know what you're doing and I'm nagging or I'm trying to check up on you. You have to check in with me because people don't like checking in with people. But it's a safety issue where it's like, I just want to make sure that you are okay. And if you don't tell me you're okay, I will assume you were in a ditch. And that's just the way the world works.
Or arrested, or in the hospital. I always go there.
I always go.
I never go
your car
to
right into it. And then once they hit you up again, it's like, oh, so you are alive.
Right.
You have not died. You were not arrested. Your excuse better be great.
It has to be arrested. No, I was just chilling.
Your phone died in the middle of the highway. You didn't have a car charger or a phone charger or anything like that because you're in a rental car and you forgot to move things over.
But even the rental cars give charger.
I've never got. Can you get that? I'm gonna ask.
You should ask.
I'm gonna ask.
Extra Connect.
I will ask my Connect. Yep, sip on that.
I think that's it. I think we can close this cheat. Do you have any more cheating stories that you want to give?
No.
The only thing I'm gonna say, if you feel like you need to cheat on me, bounce. Just roll out.
I think period. If you feel like you need to cheat, period.
Well, I'm talking about myself, but like if you ever feel like you need to
word to the wise or unwise,
anything else, or
I think the grass might be greener on the other side. A little as told by Ginger.
Move off of the land that the grass is on. Yeah, completely.
Just go ahead and pack it.
And I feel like I'll respect you more. I don't know, like cheating. What I've learned is cheating is a trigger for me, and I lose respect.
Yeah, I think that's a valid trigger. I think that's a valid thing to lose respect over.
My love for you doesn't change.
Yes, but respect, trust, all that, toss out the window. And I have been the person that has been like, I feel like I am being tempted to cheat, so I'm going to leave this situation before I do anything. And just to say I did not cheat immediately, I didn't do anything immediately after that. I just was like, oh, something ain't right. Something ain't right, and I'm getting a little tempted.
Well, let me ask you this. How was the relationship, though? Like, did you feel like something was missing from the relationship where you thought,
I just didn't like him, for real.
Okay.
I mean, I sound crazy.
No, you don't sound crazy. So it wasn't that you just wanted to experience this other man to see what it was. You didn't like that man anymore. No. And an opportunity came knocking.
No, what the thing was,
presented something. I'm gonna bring God into it. He presented something that he knew would take you out of that situation.
Came to me in a dream. Okay. A few dreams. Like the first dream, I was like, whoa, what is going on? Then the second dream, I was like, oh no. It's like you gotta bounce about this situation, sis. But it was the relationship was cool, very nice person, treated me well, all the things were, clicking off boxes.
What's up?
Loved my friends too much.
Can you ever love us too much?
Yes. Yeah. When you're offering up firstborn children as godchildren, yes. The first time you meet them, not like you've had a relationship.
We have that effect on people, and I don't understand what the issue is. Okay. Most people that get to know us love us.
Yeah, he didn't get
and
to know.
And we were in rare form. There was a lot going on that night, and he was able to keep. He was keeping.
Anyway, came to me in a dream. Another man came to me in a dream. I'll clarify. Multiple times, and I was like, "Yep, this is done. That's it for you. That's it for me. Call it a day." Let's that on that.
I feel like I'm not gonna have any situation because I'm real clear about staying single. And so I'm ready. Yes. And then once I'm there, I'm like super. I'm gonna never say no. I feel like I'll never cheat on someone. Okay. Lord, please don't have that in my card. I feel like I won't. And I think for me, I just know how it feels. So I wouldn't want to. Yeah. I'll communicate and then I'll bow. I just think it's a different type of hurt. Like leaving, I've had the experience of being left, and I've had the experience of being cheated on. Yes. And any day, I'll take the experience of being left.
Yes. I think that's yeah. So?
That's it. It's VJ.
It's Jen.
And this is
A Sip
and a Shot. Bye.